Hi guys, I'm Andy Wilson and I'm going to give you a few tips on must-listen albums this week. As always, feedback is welcome, whether you agree or disagree with my album choices. 2 albums this week, roughly an hour and a quarter in total, so do let me know what you think. So first up is a debut album by a band called Shame. The album's called Songs of Praise. Don't be fooled by that album title. A skip through a lush green meadow, this ain't. Songs of Praise is a punk album which is full of venom and intensity. Lead singer Charlie Steen actually puts it very succinctly on their lead track, One Rizla. My voice ain't the best you've heard, and you can choose to hate my words, but do I give a fuck? Brilliant. This track is for sure the standout on the album. A mixture of Steen's gritty lyrics about personal insecurities and soaring guitar riffs, actually a theme which runs throughout the album. This ferocious post-punk 5-piece do not give you an easy ride at any point. Their debut album doesn't drop in intensity for almost 45 minutes. Much like that party which goes on till 7 o'clock in the morning, you just want to lie down, but you just want more and more, you don't want it to stop. This album is the epitome of that. It's clear Shame don't take themselves too seriously as well. If you look at the album title, obviously, the cover of the album is the band holding piglets. There's a song about Theresa May called Visa Vulture. Brilliant. You just can't help but instantly love these guys. Although they do fulfill the indie stereotype, white guys who play guitars, the South Londoners only fit the stereotype on paper. No tales of womanizing and drug-riddled nights out. This has now been replaced by songs about personal insecurities, illicit affairs, and of course Theresa May. These guys aren't looking to conform in any way, and they will let you know in no uncertain terms. 2017 was not a vintage year for indie music, let's face it, but Songs of Praise starts 2018 as a shining beacon of hope for all indie lovers. An album set in the modern world discussing modern topics. I have no doubt Shame will provide a much needed freshen up to the indie scene. Shame, Songs of Praise is my first must-listen album this week. My second must-listen album this week is another band. They're called The Academic and the album's called Tales from the Backseat. They're actually formed in 2013 and were coveted by a lot of different record labels in their early stages of their career. They decided to remain independent, go alone. Was that the reason they didn't get a lot of radio airtime until roughly July 2017? Probably. But in my opinion, it was worth the wait for the epic single, Bear Calls. Certainly the standout track on the album. A lazy but joyous plod through a story of a girl that is trouble, and all the guys are after her. With that chorus which is bound to feature in every concert for the rest of their career. Hey, whoa, I'll never let you go. You just can't help but sing along to that. It's brilliant. Unfortunately, the remainder of the album doesn't quite reach the heady heights of Bear Calls. It is a neat little album full of upbeat, youthful energy with nods to bands like the Kooks, Two Door Cinema Club, and provides a very listenable 32-minute jaunt which will be enjoyed by both indie diehards and pop lovers alike. The Academic Tales from the Backseat wraps up my must-listen albums this week. See you again next time.